miracle here. I'm still sick. It's the same day as my previous video. Um, oh my gosh. I'm really tired. Like, I don't think I can fall asleep right now, but I'm really tired. And I feel really out of breath from COVID. This is my first time getting COVID. Um, and uh, uh, I will feel better tomorrow. I hope. I will. I'm gonna brainwash myself into feeling good. So I thought I'd make another video because I feel like tired and sad, and I don't know. Okay, I don't want to say too much about what's going on in my current life. Uh, I'll let you in on it later, I'm sure. But I'm just like really well, if I start talking about it, it's gonna be obvious what's happening. Um, uh, Toby, look at my baby. Look at my baby boy. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. He didn't go for a walk these last 2 days because I've been too sick. Um, so I probably should have like called one of my friends and asked them to take him for a walk, but I didn't. Toby, go get the toy. I've been playing a lot of fetch. Trying, you know. Anyways, um, okay, I know what I can talk about. Elon and Grimes. I don't really have like a right to talk about them. I did say that the internet should be a wild west, so I don't know. It's kind of unethical for me to talk about them. I mean, they are real people, but I'm worried about Grimes. And I guess like I never like got super into any celebrities at all. Like I've been really into music, but like even my favorite musicians, like I didn't really pay attention to their personal lives or anything up until Grimes, until I discovered Grimes. And then I got pretty fascinated. I mean I am like um so I guess like I'm starting to understand like why some people get really into celebrities. I've never been one like that. I don't really understand it. Um And just to say, like, it doesn't really matter what Grimes does or her art. Like, I don't have like an opinion about what she should do with her art or her life or anything like that. Like, it's all up to you. It's fine. It's none of my business. So it's not like that, but like, I guess like I identify with Grimes a little bit, like, or how I see like whatever her persona is. I guess I identify with because, um, well, she strikes me as somebody who is very authentic and means what she says when she's saying it. And I think that a lot of people have taken things that she said and just completely like for example, she said something about her little boy being including him in work and like having him like be able to recognize rocket stuff and like so that's like you know like kind of like making the point that like babies are smart and can be included in things. Um, and I think it really, in the context of what she was saying, I think it was something along the lines of like including kids in the workplace, which I think is an excellent idea. We don't handle childcare at all very well. And as I'm thinking about childcare, like I'm super passionate about childcare, and I don't think, and I'm sorry if this offends anyone, but like I don't think two dual income earners who have children is like a good enough approach to childcare. Like children need more than just a couple of hours of your time a day, and if that. And like when you factor into like you work a 40-hour work week, maybe a lot of people do more than that, and then you have to somehow get food, and cleaning has to happen, and it's like there's too much work for people when I don't think it should be like that. Um, I don't. I'm not saying at large what women should do or shouldn't do. That's not a commentary on that. Do what you want. But I know what I want. I don't want to work when I have children, like at all. And I've looked at this from all sorts of angles about how to organize my life so that I don't have to do that. Right? It's not easy. You know, um like if you're born into a middle class family, um and with my student debt, oh, Craig, hold on. Toby wants out. Sorry, just give me a sec. Oh, God. Oh, I'm winded. Okay. Um okay. So like if how am I going to like achieve that? I don't know. Um like I'm trying to get as established as I can be. But and on top of that, well, just I just broke up with my boyfriend. So uh and I know I've talked about that before. He just right now I just my intuition is really telling me that I can't do it with him. Um like get married, and I said that from the very beginning in one of my videos. I talk about not being able to marry the doctor. Uh yeah, I can't. Um I can't live that life. It's just not my life, you know? Like eh, I don't know, is it too much to ask for it all? Like love, stability, and children? Anyways, um oh, he's going to. So it feels like it feels so difficult to like achieve this. Um and on top of that, I'm single now, so uh how how am I going to do this? I don't know. And I haven't really accepted reality either. Like that's what he used to say. He was like, "Oh, come to accept the world as it is. It is what it is." And I'm mad at the world for not prioritizing childcare. Oh, I started this by talking about Grimes. Yeah, like people really take what she says and trashes her, and I don't understand why. Like she's being authentic and she's smart, and her points are really valid. She has very valid points. Oh God, you know what I kind of feel like right there? Like, is it going into a Britney, a Britney moment? What was that video? Don't. What was that person saying? Don't hate Britney, and they're crying and they're so emotional. This is how I feel about Grimes. Don't hate Grimes. I don't know what it is about her. She just, I care. Maybe it's because I identify with her, but also I'm worried. I'm worried about her, and I don't know how much I should say. Like, because if I say some things, I don't really want to hurt anyone's feelings. And it is just like my own projection onto something that I know nothing about. So is it useful to say the thoughts in my head? I just think that when you change your name to the speed of light and you get plastic surgery that alters your face experience, your face experience, your how your face looks, and you say things like, I think I was made for my partner. It seems like an extraction of an identity. And I mean, Devin Welsh had that song about, I never thought, Savage, I never found that you found you. That's like pretty harsh stuff to say about her. And I just said I like her. And now I'm like, time to point out these things. I'm rude. I'm rude and I'm self-absorbed just as much as anyone else is. I mean, I know it. Maybe that's worse than I know it and don't do anything about it. But I'm saying it because I notice it and I'm worried. Like, I'm worried about women and I'm worried about her, you know? Like, she didn't deserve, like, and maybe, like, Elon Musk, they had a surrogate baby, that daughter. So you know that it was done on purpose, surrogacy. Okay. Um, but then 2 months before that baby was born, he had illegitimate twins with the CEO of, was it Neuralink? Um, Sorry, I have to let my dog in. Hold on. So that means that I mean, maybe they have an open relationship, and I'm not commenting on that. If that's their arrangement, that's fine. And then I have nothing to worry about for her. I hope that's the case then. Otherwise, he cheated, which, I mean, honestly, as the energy reads, it doesn't look like that because they've been on and off again. So it doesn't look like they have a stable relationship where you would kind of expect in a polygamous relationship where the boundaries are very clear. Um, yeah, it doesn't really look like that from the outside looking in. And like imagine like really authentically thinking and liking somebody and respecting them for their mind and what they say and their ideas and yeah, maybe even being attracted to power. I mean, she has that song, We Appreciate Power. I think she wrote that before she met Elon. So, you know, like, I mean, I'm attracted to power too. I'm not going to lie. I think one time I said on a date, I was like, I'm power hungry. Um, yeah, I get the draw. I definitely do. So, like, I could understand, maybe she has authentic feelings and respect for somebody who hasn't shown the same level on the world's platform of like the world's a stage for them, and that makes me really really sad. It makes me really sad because like what does it say about women, like, and the value of women? How are they looked at? How are they treated? What is okay? Of course, each individual person, each individual life, I don't know what does that really say, but about like they're just celebrities, although he is a very powerful one since he has a lot of money and money is power. But mm, I think that like honestly at their worst it looks like he used her to elevate his reputation as being some kind of Tony Stark savior of the world. And as I said, I don't see him saving the world. Like, is climate crisis under control? There is three pillars to sustainability. And that is what I want more than anything is sustainability. I want to feel stable. Like I want stability for myself and for the world. And there are three pillars. One falls, it's like a three-legged stool. One falls, they all crumble. The environment, social relations, the economy. One falls, they all fall. Because we're like spiders, like we're very. If spiders perceive that there's a lack of resources, they'll kill one another. Humans are no different. We're super aggressive and territorial over resources. And I want to believe that there's enough for everyone. So, and I think there is. I really do. I have to believe that because I don't want to, like if you're okay, there, if you're okay, then there's more chance that I'm okay too. I want everyone to be okay. And Elon really bothers me because like what does he tell people? Have more children? How? Obviously, I'm not talking about the birds and the bees. Um, how? How do I provide a life for a child so that they can, when I'm gone, will be okay and continue on? How? I don't see how electric cars are saving the planet because we haven't figured out how to make batteries in a sustainable way. In fact, you know what would be more sustainable? Public transit. You have self driving technology. Why not have trains that pick people up that come and go and you could order them like an Uber? Public transit. And then there's no need to waste space on parking lots. But you know what? That won't make you as much money. And you're an entrepreneur, aren't you? I'm not an entrepreneur. No, I am much more like a Tesla myself. Nikola Tesla. And I don't think Nikola Tesla would use the technology that he created in order to make money. I think he just wanted it for the knowledge. And, some people really can see the bigger picture. If we keep going down the path we're going, it, this porcelain doll will continue to crack. And I want to go home anyways. I want to go home, and I mean home, home. My home. I want to go home. I don't want to sit here and watch things happening that aren't good for everyone. She says she cares so much about people. I believe she does. But you took her career and you used her. You stole her reputation, and hers got ruined. Did you? I want to know. I want to know. It's maybe none of my business, but I want to know. Did you know that that woman was pregnant before you convinced Grimes to go for a second baby? And yeah, maybe it was Grimes' idea. Maybe Grimes came to you and was like, I'd really like to have another baby via surrogacy, even if she was the one who wanted it and it was her idea. Did you know you're a child? You're a child and you had a bad father. Deal with your shit, Elon. Deal with it. When you have so much power and you misuse it, power has a way to snap back on you. It's energy. And energy is in and of itself a sacred thing with its own mind. I, like when I see the potential of a beautiful future and I'm trying to paint that painting and it's frustrating when it doesn't go the way I want it to go. You know, like watching people who have crumbling mental health and it's like, oh, look at that person. That person did something bad. And it's like, well, look at our healthcare system. I'll let you in on something. I was diagnosed with PTSD. Is there any help in Canada for that? So far, I've found nothing. So I help myself. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand why we're not investing in social things, healthcare, education, and infrastructure. And in my city, all these things are really, really in bad shape. There's no ER nurses, not enough ER nurses. People show up at the ER, they get sent to other hospitals only to be sent to another hospital because there's not enough staff. I think the government just said that if you go into nursing and you commit to a 2 year, you'll get your everything paid for. I don't know. That's something, but I think that it's we need more. We need to look at how medicine is looked at and the culture. There's a reason why you can't keep nurses and midwives and doctors. The culture in itself is toxic, and all those people there are overworked. So, yeah, we need more people, but we also need to look at it holistically. Education. Seems to me like education is being used to indoctrinate children. That's at least what the vibe is on the internet. I have no idea what's going on in schools, but it's scary to me. It's scary. And the pandemic unfortunately did not help. And then infrastructure. Well, I designed sewers. When I tell you that the infrastructure and sewers and servicing buildings and land development, taking greenbelt land and using it to build giant, really cheap subdivisions that will not last more than 100 years. Those houses that they build today will not last more than 100 years. And that infrastructure is like, we're not fixing our current infrastructure and we get sewage leaking into our lakes, environment. And then, you wonder why. Why is there so much violence and crime? Well, we are animals. And when we perceive bad in a bad environment, it can be a dangerous world. Like, I am really emotional right now and I'm really sick. But, like, in the great words of, I don't know, Judge Judy, don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining, Elon Musk. Like, pretty shitty, to be honest. And it's like, I'm gonna buy Twitter because I want to clean up Twitter so that there's free speech. More like you want to, it seems to me, more like you want to control the narrative yourself. All I can say is I don't trust you, and why would I? Have you done anything to show that you're trustworthy? Point those things out to me because I don't see them and I don't think that you're good for the world. I remember being a young engineer, like in first, second year, and everyone was talking about you. All the young engineers so looked up to you. Man, you don't, you say to have more children, but then look how you run your companies. Like, how are the children of the people, of your employees, faring without their parents? Because you have this grind mindset. Look at your own children. There, shots fired. I just don't like these cycles keep repeating. And that's sad. It's really sad because each one of us is a beautiful soul. And, like, it'd be nice to get to know all parts of us, not just the bad parts. Maybe I shouldn't post this one. I feel like this one's so negative. Like, it is negative. But I would like to know if you knew. And did she know? I mean, if she knew, then that's fine. But if she didn't know, it's hurtful. And the things that she says, it kind of makes it sound like she's a little bit brainwashed. Well, I didn't do that much homework. Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't really think I'm wrong. I don't really think I'm wrong at all. Anyways, just one quick message. Oh, if I do have future children and you see these videos, in case I like die or something you want to see happen to me, uh, man, I don't know. I haven't like really thought too much about curating the experience of me. I just kind of was like, let's just talk freely and openly and let the emotions be out there. And now I'm like, maybe I should have only ever shown my best sides. Like, I don't know. Should I have only ever shown my best? Only my happy sides? I mean, I did say I don't like censorship, but like, um, well, I'm not going to tell you what to think out of me. I guess I don't want to tell you what to think. I'll leave you from your own opinions. But I have a lot of love for you, and I'm looking up because I imagine they're in the before life right now, and I have a lot of love for you, and I have a lot of hopes and dreams. And really, what I want is just to be out in the garden. That's what I want. I want to be out in the garden with you, having a nice picnic, teaching you about plants, which means I have to learn about gardening myself. I don't really know anything about gardening at all. It was just so hard. Like, there was so much to do. Like, I was busy practicing piano. I play piano and I'm very good. I haven't shown myself that way. Like, well, a couple things I posted. It's not my true peak, you know? I get nervous, but when I film myself playing piano, but like, I spend a lot of time doing other things. So, I guess I'm insecure about not knowing more about gardening because I think gardening is super important. Oh, it's really important. And yeah, I wish I knew more about gardening and producing really good food because fresh food tastes so much better. Like, it's astronomical how much better it tastes. And fresh meat. And that's like the greatest luxury is having like in the royal family, like the queen, she used to all her meat was there's a YouTube channel of one of her past head chefs who worked for her and then retired and then made a YouTube channel talking about all the recipes and how she liked her food and stuff and where it came from. All her food was fresh from a garden that they on the land that they owned. There's something magical about growing food on your own land that you own. There's something super magical about that. And then and then also like all the meat she ate was wild game. Well, not wild, but anyways, it was these animals that were hunted on their property that were there for that reason. So it's like, I feel like rabbit. Okay, we're gonna go hunting now for a rabbit. Like, amazing. So fresh, so good for you. Like, undeniably so good. I really like when the few opportunities I've had to have like really, really good quality food. It is the best luxury that there is. And I'm a little bit mad at my soul. Can you be mad at your own soul? Low self is a little bit like, oh, I just really want that good quality food. That's all I want. And I'm mad at myself for not being born into a super rich family so that like if we get to choose who we I mean, I'm sorry family for portraying you in this way, but like if we got to choose then why didn't I choose a wealthier family so I could have the best quality food possible? That's really what I want. That's really what I want. Best possible food. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of like a man in that way. Like the way to my heart is through my stomach for sure. Yeah, it definitely is one of the ways I fall in love, and pretty much the major way. Like, you give me really good quality food that you prepared yourself. That, of course, is always going to win me over. But, um, well, it's too late for me, anyways, in love. But, ah, it's the food. I still really want the food. Yeah. And, like, if I ever do have children, how do I ensure that they have the best possible food? And with negative assets to my name. Uh, this is rough. This is a rough situation. If this was a game of chess, this is the part where I'm like, I really don't know what to do. How to sort of solve this issue. Like, in chess, when you kind of realize the attack that's coming, and you're like, oh, that's what you were up to with those moves. Crap. Um, yeah, I'm like, kind of realizing, I'm like, wait a minute, universe. Like, in this chess game we're playing. What? Okay. Um, oh, was he chewing on that wire? Okay. Peace out, Girl Scout. Elon Musk, you broke my heart. And yeah. Maybe I will get censored because I do think the internet is censored. When you try and Google shit on him, it's not that easy to find. Um, so maybe he'll see this video and be like, I freaking hate that girl. Well, whatever. I mean, what more could the universe possibly throw at me? Like, I don't understand consequences, so whatever. I'm doing it. Okay, peace out, Roscoe. Bye.